Tsuen boulders are one of the original bouldering areas in Hong Kong. The area was originally developed in the late 90s by an expat called Jeff Breach, who was living in the area and had spotted the blocks from his apartment. During his initial development, Jeff focused on the blocks at Ha Fa Shan, Shek Lung Kung and Lim Fa Shan.
You can do. Don't know, you put the problem up.
Establishing close to 100 problems, typically up to about V4, V5 in level.
That's no good when you're in Melbourne.
Now, whilst climbing at Ha Fa Shan, I couldn't help but notice a massive area of boulders on the hillside slightly further north that didn't look like anyone had climbed or explored them before. Unable to convince anyone else of the potential the area might have, I went out on my own in the summer of 2002 to explore these hillsides. And I hit a jackpot. During that first day out, I added about 10-15 problems throughout the Supersonic block and the Lone Ranger area, filming all of the ascents in the hope that I'd be able to entice people to join me on later visits. Among these were quite a few highball problems that felt a little bit sketchy, being out there on my own and pulling on these pebbles that you really weren't sure were going to stay attached to the rock face or not. There was also a couple of kingline projects that I'd definitely be back for as soon as I could line up some people for extra pads and spotters. Fortunately, the videos did their trick, and it wasn't long until I could rope in a couple of other people to make the slightly arduous 40-minute hike and bushwhack up there to the blocks. confirming the quality of the existing problems, and several new 3-star lines also being added throughout the day.
Zoomed in too much.
With the quality confirmed, word soon got out, and it wasn't long before the masses were heading up to the blocks to try the problems and see what else could be added. And this, of course, included those unclimbed king lines.
Way the situation how you want. The loving that you claim is just the 4-letter word. The 3rd letter is inviting so visualize the verb. You curve thought ways when you're handling the candelabra. So you're sitting on the baby grand, transmitting like you made a man. But you paint a funny face like a chick. When I see you, I'ma tell you quick that ain't all good. This large pizza pie together, no pepperoni. Yeah, you wanted extra cheese, sometimes I gave you extras. How we divided slices like the Red Sea theory. I was Moses hopelessly scorned by your thorns, Zipporah. Tried to bring that fairy tale life, you wanted horror, but my microscope couldn't see a cope with that. I had to bolt from that and left the dead in the sea. It's better for me, I'm satisfied with repping for D.
We were certified hot, then dropped the lukewarm. Now we back up in the spot, claiming never been gone. Niggas who cut us off wanna reattach us now. Them girls who brush us off say they want some numbers to die. Yeah, I give that ass a number and some lumber to pound and catch a curve from my kid. Don't show me love if I break. So stick to the same plan. Don't come shaking my hand like we peeps. It ain't beef, but we sure to understand between us it ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. It ain't all good. That's true. Things ain't going like they should. It's all on you. You see them kids be scheming on what we done cop. Instead of feeding for the moment, they can get us off the block. You people might have the back, but you need to watch the front. Indeed, ain't nothing guaranteed. A lot say they wanna walk in my size 10s. Alright, then here's a pair. Lace them up tight, then you might feel what was dealt to me. You see, ain't no young boys up in here.
Despite some stiff competition from Rocky, Ray and Ron, I got lucky with this one and managed to snag the FA. With one king line in the bag, attention quickly turned to another stunning wall up on the Lone Ranger block.
Things ain't going like Don't go! Don't go! Don't go! 大靚好。
This time it was Angel who put the boys to shame, cruising her way up the crimpy wall which she originally just gave V5.